I am now pleased to introduce someone that many of you know, Dr. Scott Angle. In 2018, he was sworn into the office of the Director of the National Institute for Food and Agriculture at USDA, and prior to his current role, he served as the President and CEO of the International Fertilizer Development Center, where he worked all over the world. That being said, most of you know him as his role as Dean and Director of the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences here at UGA for a decade. So please welcome Dr. Scott Angle.
Well, thank you, Dean. And I appreciate the setup that you provided for this meeting today. I think you've discussed in a very important way the challenges that we have faced. Yes, we've made great progress over the last couple of decades, feeding more and more people and reducing hunger on this planet, but there is still a lot more to go. But there are also places on this planet where things are not moving as quickly and maybe even starting to slip back. So our challenges are certainly by no means over, and I think because of the growing population, we will continue to need the types of things that are being discussed here. And it's absolutely true. Because of the result of growing population, we're going to have to produce a lot more food, but we probably have less water to do that with in the future. We certainly have no more land than we have had in the past. We could throw in a climate change that's causing significant problems around the farmers and the food that they are growing, environmental degradation, and I think the only conclusion is that we are going to continue to be challenged for a long, long time, and that this is certainly not a problem that is going away soon. Ag technology is the only way out of this. Again, we can't cut down more rainforest, pile up more tall grass prairies, to plant more food. We've got to double food production on the existing acres that we have already, and so that's what places like the University of Georgia and the college at Fort Valley State University that we work so closely with. And I hate to say this as well, even Georgia Tech, through their agricultural technology program run by Doug Britton, they have a significant role in all of this. But Georgia's an ideal place for this to happen because this is where it can come together in a state that believes in agriculture, understands the importance of the industry to the state. So it's a friendly climate. You have had good state support for many, many years, going back literally decades. University of Georgia continues to be one of the best funded state schools anywhere in the country as a result of this understanding of the importance of what can be provided. You often hear that let the free market fix the problem. Free markets can do some amazing things. Most of the problems that we are faced with are solved by the free market, but not everything can be solved by them. Early stage research, which is going on with a lot of scientists in here, that doesn't have that immediate profit potential. So unless there's public support for that, that work never gets off the ground. There's a lot of research that may never generate profit, whether it's for solutions to climate change, other areas of environmental degradation, pest control. IPM is a great example that came out of the land-grant community. It doesn't make a tremendous amount of money for DuPont and Monsanto and Bayer, but our farmers rely on it as one of the primary tools to control a variety of pests on their farms. So we need public research. And for our congressman here, I want to thank you for your support of public research for agriculture. This is one of the main reasons why agricultural production, profitability, and productivity in the United States remains number one throughout the world, because of what your vision and your foresight have provided scientists sitting in this room the capacity to keep us where we are today. So I'm very grateful to all that you have done. Good luck with the budget this year. I talk to your Senate colleagues, and let's get the House budget passed this year. We fund 1862 institutions, and if they're like the University of Georgia, 1890 schools like Fort Valley State University, Hispanic serving institutions, and Native American tribal colleges, which more and more are starting to be significant sources of research for our nation and the world. The budget for NIFA is about $1.75 billion used to promote agricultural research in this country, but also teaching and extension. I suspect that almost every person in here, whether you're an extension, a student, or a faculty, or a researcher, you've probably been touched by support from NIFA at some point in time. Now, as I said, Georgia is an ideal place for all of this to come together. It's an agriculturally friendly state. It's got good state support, it's got great universities that help bring these technologies together. It's got a long and strong history of working with commodity groups and other supporters of agriculture in the state. So in many ways, it is blessed. It has good rainfall. Climate is good. Temperatures are good. That's going to assure that agriculture remains at the forefront for a long time and keeps the state focused on agriculture. But when you're blessed like that, you also have an obligation that comes along with it. You have an obligation to make sure that agriculture in the United States remains healthy and profitable, and that we take those same technologies and transfer them around the world to solve some of the problems that we have heard so well put it with the last couple of speakers. So this is an obligation, excuse me, a true obligation that the state of Georgia has to the rest of the world. NIFA will be there as a partner to help provide funding for you to teach, to conduct research, and to extend that information to the country and to the world. And I look forward to being a part of that, to work with you in this enormous and tremendously important endeavor. Thank you very much.